Well, hello there, Gemini. Welcome into Tropical Tarot. My name's Chris. I'm going to be doing your reading today. If you're new, welcome in. Thank you so much for giving me a shot. If you're a returning Tropical Tarot person, welcome back. I really appreciate you guys. All the likes, comments, and subscribes are super awesome. I think they help my videos fly, so I want to thank you so much for that. Thanks for being a returning Tropical Tarot person. So, welcome in. Like I said, this is going to be for Gemini. I had to look at my notes. Sorry, I do 12 signs. So, anyway, Gemini, this is from the 9th through the 15th. We're going to focus on your past, your present, and your future, and we're going to see what's going on for you guys, Gemini. So, ready to go for Gemini. All right. Oh, on top of this, check out your sun, moon, rising sign for a fuller picture this week. I do have privates available this week. I've got about 4 available, so if you'd like one, reach out. It's TropTarot@gmail.com. And the email is in the description box if you'd like a private, so just let me know. All right, in the past, for the Oracle card, you had community. Your current situation is soulmates, and in the future, you've got a leg up. So let's see what's going on. In the past, you have the Emperor, you have the 4 of Cups, 5 of Wands, current situation, 10 of Pentacles, King of Swords right in the middle. You're cutting through the truth. An 8 of Swords over here, feeling a little bit trapped in your current situation. In the future, 6 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, even more truth. And your final card, what is that? Wheel of Fortune. All right. Overall energy for this reading is the moon. So when the sun's out, we can see everything, right? When the moon's out, things aren't as clear, right? This is about fears. This is about the unknown. And the unseen. So, and we just had a new moon too, so I find that interesting. But moon's a card for Pisces as well. You could be dealing with a Pisces. Anytime you watch a reading like this and they say the overall energy is blah, 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 blah. The overall energy is the moon, meaning you can't see things at this time. So I'm just making that clear. In the past, you had the Emperor, the 4 of Cups, and the 5 of Wands. From my perspective, it looks like you're done with the masculine in your life. Some kind of divine masculine, you're just done with him. You don't want that person to come around anymore because of the conflict that you experienced with them. So I'm going to clarify this Emperor dude. Emperor is all 4 kings put together. He is the divine masculine. So when there was this book in the 90s that talked about men are from Mars, women are from Venus, it's totally true. The Emperor is the god of Mars. So this is authority. This is strong. This is my way or the highway. Could be a job as well. So you might not just want, you might not want your job. You might not want that. So we're going to get into your reading. I'm going to clarify all this stuff. And I want to find out about the Emperor, dude. You spent a lot of time with this guy. 6 of Cups is on the bottom. So years with this person. Years and years. Love. It was... whoa. Okay, that's a lot. Emperor is clarified by the Lovers, which is your card. So just feel protected in this reading and know that it's really for you. So Lovers, Devil, 5 of Pentacles. You had a masculine, divine masculine, meaning you can be male on the outside, but be female, like a divine feminine in the inside. You can be female and be divine masculine on the inside. It's all how you relate to it. So, gender is fluid. Use it however you want. But the divine masculine here, it's like you identified it in the past, sometime before the 9th. It was like, this thing that I thought was 2 people coming together in choice is an attachment, is some kind of toxic thing, and I feel left out in the cold by this Emperor. So, Lover's Devil, I thought this was choice. I thought that we chose to come together, but then it became this codependent, nasty, toxic, attached situation, and I just felt alone. So I feel like that's why you don't want their cup. I'm not even going to clarify Four of Cups because you know the meaning. Well, I'll show it to you. This is the Four of Cups. This is a guy sitting on a tree saying, I don't want that cup. I don't want that cup. No, thank you. I know what's in it. Like, I just don't want it. You also could have been dealing with a player. I've got Knight of Wands on the bottom, and that's my hit it and quit it, dude. So just letting you know. You got Five of Wands here. Five of Wands is about, all fives are about challenge and change. This particular five is, to me, it's light conflict. Other people see it in different ways, but I see the Five of Wands as light conflict. Meaning like beating your head against the wall, trying to make something happen, stuff like that. Yeah, there's some conflict here about the end of this. Death. Ace of Wands. Five of Wands. When you wanted to end it, the other person's like, hey, here's a big gift. Or not necessarily a gift, but they're offering you something. Like, hey, come back. Here's some passion. And that might have been the way that this person got you hooked too, is on the passion. And then the Five of Wands, Five of Wands is clarified by death, Ace of Wands, Five of Wands. So it's like clearly identifying that there's conflict there. And it's like end begin. So it's like you fought over the ending of this. Like that when you said it was over, they were like, nah. I don't want this to be over. I will tell you, so you have this community card. So sometime before the 9th, community was important to you. Your friends, your family, they were there for you when you were going through this stuff. So I want to go into the current week, the one that you tuned in for. I always say tuned in and I feel so old. But it's the 9th through the 15th. You start off with the 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is about security, feeling secure, feeling stable in your home life, right? So strength is here, Six of Cups is here, Three of Cups is here. I feel like you're gonna come back together. I feel like you're going to talk about the end of it, but that's not going to be the end of it. I feel like your security, like I said, is what's at risk or what's on the table right now, your physical security. So you're being strong at this time from the 9th through the 15th, which means that you look your fears straight in the eyes and you just say, I see you. Like, I see the fear, but that's not a big deal. I'm going to move past the fear. I'm going to move past the anxiety. And it looks like this person that you spent years with, you're going to be celebrating with them because they are your soulmate. You know, I did another reading, and it was just like this. And soulmates is over here. So, from the 9th through the 15th, whether it's good or bad, this person is your soulmate. And so I just want you to know that. That doesn't mean that you have to be with them forever. That doesn't mean anything. We have a lot of soulmates. We have a lot of soul family. Think about it. We've got, like 6-8 billion people in the world, and you only interact with maybe 10,000 of them over your lifetime, right? So, the ones that you actually interact with are your soul family. They did come from a reincarnation at some point. You know what I mean? So, this person that you're dealing with, he is your soulmate, he or she. I assume it's a he just based on the cards. So, I feel like this week starts off, you're strong, you look your anxieties in the eye, you just conquer that fear, and it's like you push through it because you want to be secure. You want to have the nice home, family, friends around you, not necessarily fancy or anything like that. You just like the security of it. So I feel like you're kind of going to go back into this thing and you're going to celebrate. You're going to have some fun with this person. But your big thing right now, King of Swords, you just care about the truth. So King of Swords cuts through any BS. This guy only cares about the truth. If you're not about truth, morals, ethics, honesty, boom, this person doesn't care. I find it interesting too because you're an air sign and King of Swords is also an air sign. So just cutting through it. So you have some big truth that's going to occur to you next week. I'm going to clarify that guy too. But just know that this week it's like I'm trying to see through it. And you don't look afraid at all in this middle card. But then later comes this Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is that I'm trapped by my thoughts. So swords are thoughts, right? They're just air, they're just thoughts. It's almost like you accumulated them. You built them up in something. I'm going to figure out what it is here in a minute. But it's almost like every time a hurt occurred, you put a sword in the ground. Every time the hurt occurred, you put the sword in the ground. And then finally it got to a point where it's like, oh my gosh, there's so many swords. I'm trapped. I'm surrounded by all this stuff. And meaning when you put them in the ground, you're not dealing with it, right? You're just saying, oh, I'm going to put one here, I'm going to put one here, and I'm going to forget about all these swords. Well, it's going to get to a certain point from the 9th through the 15th that you can't handle it anymore. That you're so trapped that it's just like you're really burnt out. So I'm going to clarify this Eight of Swords. See what we get for you, Gemini. So, Eight of Swords is going to be clarified by the Tower. Big blow-up moment. Eight of Swords again. Ace of Cups. So, a lot of people are afraid of the Tower. In this particular situation, it's not a lot. Like, if the Tower was in the middle or something, or if the Tower was one of your main cards, I'd be a little worried about it. I feel like there's going to be a little bit of upset here. So Tower is a card of one that talks about if the Tower is built too rigidly, if it's built too strong and it can't move and it can't bend, it breaks, right? Relationships are the same thing. If they don't bend, if they don't move, if there's not give and take, then it explodes. And honestly, there's another thing with this card. You can jump out of the Tower or you can be thrown out of the Tower. So when we're thrown out of the Tower, that's when we're in a situation way too long. And Spirit's like, boop, I'm going to push your little butt out the Tower because it's time for you to something. It's time for you to accept this. It's time for you to move on. It's time for something. So I think it's identifying it. So Tower, Eight of Swords, Ace of Cups, clarifying Eight of Swords. I mean, you're trapped when it comes to love. You build all that stuff up around you and you just can't move. You know, if in this Eight of Swords, I'm going to show you the card because it's your current circumstance, so I want to show it to you. So if she was able to just back herself up a little bit, right, and then just kind of wiggle against the sword, she could get herself free. And then she could take her blindfold off, and then she'd realize that they're just the thoughts she put there. They're just all those things that she put there and stacked them all up in regards to love because she didn't want to deal with it at that time. Or I'm saying she because in the card it's a she. All the people are a she in this deck. So now we're going to go beyond the 15th. Beyond the 15th, you've got the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is about give and take. It's about trying to make things even. So let me see about this Six of Pentacles. Judgment is here. Remember I said something about acceptance just a minute ago? Judgment is about acceptance. Magician is here. Eight of Pentacles. I don't feel like things were even in this for a long time. It's going to come to a point where you're going to recognize it. You're going to be able to see that things aren't even in this relationship or in this, whatever this you choose to call this. It could be love, it could be a partnership, whatever you want to call it. So in the future, sometime after the 15th, it's like identifying. It's like, okay, I didn't get a fair chance. Like, I didn't get the fair part of it. You might have gotten a whole bunch out of this, but I didn't get a bunch out of this. So it's like accepting the give and take now. Like, I get it. Things aren't fair. So I just want a new beginning and I'm willing to work on it. Magician, Eight of Pentacles. I will tell you, Six of Pentacles can be about one person feeding two people, or one person getting more than the other. One person getting fed and the other one not getting fed. So you could have a third party situation here, but I don't have that a lot. I'm just giving you kind of like a heads up about it. So if it's there, you know. Ace of Swords is right here in the future after the 15th. Ace of Swords is a huge truth that occurred to you. King of Swords is like just saying, I only want the truth. Don't give me any, you know, wickety whack. I don't know. But Ace of Swords is like, boom, like this is a big truth. So tell me about this big truth that's happening for Gemini. Four of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Knight of Wands. I don't know what to do with this player. Truth is, I'm not willing to let him go. Truth is, I thought about it. I thought about what I would do, but at this point, I can't let go of this. I just can't let go. Wheel of Fortune is your final card. Wheel of Fortune is a card of destiny. It's a card of luck. It's a hangman. It's also, sometimes when we're on the top of the wheel, we experience joy, happiness, abundance, clarity, many things, right? But sometimes we're on the bottom part of the wheel where sadness, depression, that kind of stuff is. And it's a reminder that everything is cyclical. So if you have a bad time, eventually it's going to go back up and you're going to have a good time. If you're having a good time, eventually things are going to go back down. Divine timing is another one of Wheel of Fortune. Hanged Man, Empress, Six of Pentacles. Well, now we see the Empress, which I feel like is you. So, the feminine has been hung upside down for too long about this give and take thing, or the one person feeding two people, or one person getting a bigger gift, something like that. You've been hung upside down about it for a really long time, and it's time is what I hear. Like, this is the moment. You have to face this moment, and you have to deal with it. You have to deal with it head on. So I will tell you, you know, it shows as an Emperor down here, shows as Knight of Wands down here. I mean, those are totally different things. This guy rushes in for passion, rushes out right away. Emperor is a man, right? He takes care of his stuff. He makes sure things are taken care of. He makes sure that things are stable. And he doesn't run for anything. He doesn't have to. This guy rushes in and it's like, what's going on? So anyway, you end this reading with, I get it. It's almost like at the end, I get it. I've been hung upside down trying to please you, and you're doing whatever this is. Or I'm not getting the gift. I'm not getting enough. And it's time. It's time for you to recognize this. It's time for you to see this. You have a leg up in this situation versus the other person too. Means things are going to go in your favor, right? So you have benefits. You have things that are coming along to you. So just know that. And don't hang yourself upside down for anybody. We were not meant to hang upside down. You've flipped yourself upside down trying to achieve peace in this situation, and it's worn on you. I mean, it's taken a toll. So, I want to give you your spirit animal card. Gemini, your spirit animal is the chameleon spirit. Act as if. Right? Act as if. Act as if this person doesn't matter. Act as if it doesn't hurt. Act as if, I don't know. But I will tell you, it's time to stand in your truth. It's time to look at this person and just be like, hey, this works for me or this doesn't work for me, and I don't think it works for you. So it's about expressing this to somebody and saying, hey, I feel trapped when it comes to love, and see what happens, right? So that's what I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. I want to give you signs now, and it seems like there's quite a lot. So I'm going to start with Pisces. We've got your card, Gemini. Capricorn is here. Aries is here. Scorpio is here. Scorpio is here again. All air signs, but that's you. We've got Strength here for Leo. Sagittarius as well. And for some reason, I want to say Taurus, but Taurus is not on the table. So if you're dealing with a Taurus, definitely give me a comment, because that just like came out. And I was like, Taurus, and I don't know. So if you're dealing with Taurus, definitely let me know. If the stuff in the past resonates for you, Lovers, Devil, Five of Pentacles, that's an interesting combo, especially with the Emperor. So I'd really like to know how it was Lovers, Devil, Five of Pentacles. So it's almost like we choose to come together, but yet we're attached to each other. Yeah, so if this resonates for you, drop me a comment. I'm able to get back to all the comments that I get on YouTube, which I take a lot of pride in because I get a lot of comments sometimes. What else? Private readings available for this week, So reach out, TropTarot@gmail.com if you'd like one. And that's it. So, until next week, or until whenever you watch one of my videos again, I just want to leave you with a bunch of peace, love, and light, and just know you got this, and be a chameleon. Thank you.